Hello students, I am audible. First is the laboratory ventilation, safe storage and use of hazardous chemical, and in this lecture we will discuss about these three topics. Okay, let's start for थोड़ा सा डिस्टर्बेंस आने के वजह से अपन लोग रुक गए थे. First is the laboratory ventilation and then safe storage, use of hazardous chemicals. Okay, what is the laboratory ventilation? The primary function of laboratory ventilation system are to provide safe, comfortable, breathable environment for all lab users. This is the basic ventilation, and to minimize the export to hazardous air contaminants. In this laboratory ventilation, first is the exhaust ventilation. Exhaust, आपको पता है कि what is the meaning of this exhaust? Indoor air is constantly sent outdoors, reducing the amount of contaminants in your commercial spaces. Okay, this is all about the exhaust ventilation. And next is the ventilation is the international introduction. What is the meaning of this ventilation? Ventilation is the intentional introduction of outdoor air into a space, and ventilation is mainly used to control indoor air quality by diluting and displaying indoor pollutants. It can also be used to control indoor temperature, humidity, and air motion to benefit thermal comfort, satisfaction with other aspect of indoor environment or other objective. There are three methods that may be used to ventilate a building. First is the natural ventilation, second is the mechanical ventilation, and third is the mixed mode ventilation, and this is also called a hybrid ventilation. And then discuss about the step by step. First is the discuss about the mechanical ventilation, after that a natural ventilation, and then third is the hybrid ventilation. It is also called a mixed mode ventilation. The intentional introduction of outdoor air is usually categorized as either mechanical ventilation, natural ventilation, or mixed mode ventilation, and this is also called hybrid ventilation. What is the meaning of mechanical ventilation? Mechanical ventilation systems will provide the best and most reliable air filtration and cleaning. This type of ventilation is most effective in hot or mixed temperature climates. In mechanical ventilation is the intentional fan drive flow of outdoor air into a building. Mechanical ventilation system may include supplies fan which push outdoor air into building, exhaust fan which drawn air out of building and thereby cause equal ventilation flow into a building, or combination of both exhaust fan and supply fan. Okay, mechanical ventilation is often provided by equipment. Then next is the natural ventilation. First we will discuss about the mechanical ventilation. Second is the natural ventilation. Air ventilation, it is divided into three types. First is mechanical, second is natural, and third is mixed mode. Okay, what about the natural ventilation? It is the intentional passive flow of outdoor air into a building through plant opening, such as lorus. Lorus means window. Okay, doors and windows. Natural ventilation does not require mechanical system to move outdoor air. Instead, it relies entirely on passive physical phenomena, such as wind pressure or the stack effect. Natural ventilation opening may be fixed or adjustable. Adjustable opening may be controlled automatically or controlled by the occupants, or a combination of both. This is all about the natural ventilation. And third is the mixed mode ventilation. System use both mechanical and natural processes. The mechanical and natural components may be used at the same time or at different times of a day or in a different sessions of the year. Since Natural ventilation flow depends on environment condition. It may not always provide an appropriate amount of ventilation. In this case, mechanical system may be used to supplement or regulate the naturally driven flow. This is called about the mixed mode ventilation. Then next topic is the safe storage and use of hazardous chemicals. Okay, here 14 steps to storing hazardous chemicals safely. If you have any hazardous chemicals in your workplace, you have a strict health and safety obligation to store this chemical safely. All substances that are flammable, explosive, corrosive, toxic, carcinogenic means having the potential to cause cancer. This is called a carcinogenic, or otherwise dangerous must be securely stored. Improperly stored chemicals can be highly dangerous and can potentially cause a serious accident. A safe chemical storage location should primarily limit the exposure of workers and other to the risk associated with the chemicals and protect people from the hazardous effect that could result from an accidental or chemical reaction. This is the safe storage and use of hazardous chemical, having a 14 step to this. It is especially important that you never store hazardous chemicals in the vicinity of food and drinks. When storing hazardous chemical in your workplace, take the following steps. Read the SDS means safely data sheet or label carefully and follow any storage recommendation. Secure the chemical against unauthorized access or use. Only keep minimal means minimum amount. Okay, minimum amount of chemical on site. Ensure that all chemicals are clearly and correctly labeled and that the labels are intact and legible. Legible means of handwriting or print. This is the meaning of this. Do not allow chemicals to be exposed to the sun, excessive heat or sources of ignition. Provide adequate ventilation. Label shelves a flat length of wood or other rigid material, that's why it is called shelves, and cupboards so that chemicals can be stored in the right place. Use placarding where required. What is the meaning of placarding? Cover with the notices. This is the meaning of placarding. Ensure clear segregation. Segregation means separation. Schemes are maintained. Chemicals must be separated when being stored to ensure that incompatible chemicals do not mix if there is a spill. Spill यानी क्वांटिटी मतलब अगर वो फैलते हैं, दिस इज द क्वांटिटी ऑफ लिक्विड. और स्पिल ट्रे यानी जैसे अगर लीकेज, आप कोई भी कंटेनर रख रहे हो और वो लीकेज हो जाता है तो उसके नीचे वो स्पिल ट्रे रखते हैं. ओके, जिसमें वो लीकेज का जो मटेरियल है वो स्टोर हो जाए. कीप द आउटसाइड ऑफ कंटेनर क्लीन एंड द स्टोरेज RTD. Do not store liquid above solid to avoid a contamination in the event of the leak. Always store corrosive on spill tray. उसको भी बोला जाता है spill tray, जहाँ पे अगर कोई कंटेनर ये है लीक है तो जो मटेरियल है वो spill tray में कलेक्ट होगा. Ensure shelves are not overloaded. मतलब कपबोर्ड, a flat length of wood or other rigid material, it is called SHELVES. Okay, never store flammable liquid in the refrigerator or freezer unless they have been modified, that is a spark proofed. Okay, separate incompatible chemicals that could react dangerously if stored together. That's a separate to each other. This is all about the today's lecture. Thank you very much. We will discuss about the next topic, that is the procedure for working with a substance that pose hazardous and flammable or explosive hazardous. Thank you very much.